So I recently posted on my Instagram story. I was looking for someone with some mixed hair of like 27 or 30, and I wanted to install some microlinks in their hair. Of course, I had a lot of people that follow me and support me reach out, but I also had friends reach out as well. And those friends were like, hey, I have this color. Why didn't you reach out first? So I did end up choosing a friend, one, because they were first come, first serve, but two, as you guys know, I do hair out of my home. So of course, I'm more comfortable doing hair with my friends and my family. And that's really all I take right now. I don't take appointments. So it was just easier choice to choose a friend. But it got me thinking of how nice it would be to have people that support me and have been waiting on me to do their hair or wanting for me to do their hair. But because I only take friends and family, to get them in some way. To do that, I would have to find a location that works for both of us. And it will probably have to be people that live in my surrounding area, unless you're willing to travel for that. But that is what I will be working on just so that I can get you guys in. So today I'm doing some microlink install from Ywigs hair. They sent me 3 bundles of their chestnut hair. They did send me a cape, which I really needed. So I will be using that. They sent me the little things to separate the hair. You guys have seen those before. And this is like their chestnut color with like a natural color, silky, yaki hair. It looks absolutely beautiful. And although my friend does not have the same color, I just thought it would be nice to add some highlights to her already brown hair. So the color that they sent me looks more of like a 27, and her hair is more of like a 30, like a 1B30 with a ombre. So it's gonna be really cute to put some highlights in her hair. I've already separated her perimeter, and if you are doing microlinks, you can leave out as much perimeter as you need, honestly, because sometimes you'll leave out the perimeter and it will still not be enough. But the good thing about these is that you just crack them open, pull them out, and you can do a row of that in order to get some more perimeter in. So you already know, like, I curve the parts for these because when they lift them up in a ponytail, you just kind of want the hair to smoothly go up. So that's why I curve the parts, and I leave out enough hair to pull through each micro loop. If you use too much hair, you're gonna have a difficult time pulling the hair through. Also, if you use too much hair, you might not be able to put enough micro loops in the space giving. And so when you do have the hair fall down, it's gonna look a little scanty or just not full enough. So be mindful of that, to put enough micro loops in there, but also not put too much hair through the micro loops. So the first row I did not flat iron her hair, but the second row I will, because I just felt like it was better to flat iron her hair first before putting the loops through. And I'm sure many of you guys are going to say she has so much hair, which she has beautiful hair. She just had a baby, and the baby definitely added, or the prenatals definitely added a couple of inches to her hair. We both noticed it right off the bat. And I was like, I haven't seen you in a couple months, but your hair is so much longer than the last time I did it. And even though her hair is long, like, microlinks works great for longer hair as well. This is gonna add at least 4 to 5 inches to her length, and also it's gonna add some color, which is what I love about this install, is adding a little bit of highlights to her already colored hair. The thing about microloops is how natural they look. This trend, I wish would be adopted even more because the hair looks so real and you can put it up in a ponytail. It doesn't give you that bumpy feel like a sew-in does. You know, when you braid your hair down and you have to sew it on, it doesn't give you that bumpy feel, and it's not so limited like a sew-in is. So once you put these on, you can put it up in a ponytail. You can put it down, curl it, whatever you want to do with it, and it just looks natural. And that's the look you should aspire for, is a natural, sleek look. If you're going to be doing these, especially if you're going to do like the silky, yaki texture that this hair has. So you guys see me using my finger, and this is just like a little shortcut because this really can go from taking 2 hours to 4 hours. Just depends on, how slow you are. So this right here is one pack, you guys. This is one bundle. This is my second bundle. I only normally use 2 bundles. You really don't need more than that. And this, I'm going to be starting on my second bundle, and I don't think I use all of it. I maybe have a few left over, but it still gives her a really full, nice look, and you really just don't need more than two. So the more I put in, I'm noticing that maybe I need a little bit more leave out. So instead of finishing off that complete style, what I'm gonna do is the hair that's left out, I'm just gonna leave it out. I'm not gonna add any more hair to it because when it comes to microlinks, like I said previously, leave out as much hair as you possibly can. The more hair you leave out, the better. You're gonna eliminate seeing those links. It's so easy to, once you flat iron your hair, to see through because the hair gets a lot finer once it's flat ironed. So once you start doing that, you're gonna start seeing, that you could possibly see through the hair. So the more you leave out, the better. And if you have shorter hair, it can become a little bit difficult to leave out. However, it still works as long as you can blend the hair well and use the proper products that you need to help the hair to blend in with leaving it out. So now I'm just gonna release her perimeter and flat iron that. And I just love how this is coming along. Like I said, her hair is already long. This hair is going to add an extra 4 or 5 inches, but most importantly, it's going to give her some highlights. So if you have long hair already and you really don't need a length, you just kind of want to add some volume, or you want to add some color, some highlights to your hair, this is also a perfect way to do that. It looks natural, and you don't have to worry about braiding your hair down or doing all that to get it to give you some extra length or some extra volume or some color. This is a perfect way to do so. Again, the hair is from Ywigs. This is their chestnut silky straight hair. This is about 22, maybe 24 inches long, and you only really need about 2 bundles of this. If you really want it super full, you can get 3, but every time I've done this install, I've only needed 2 bundles. So here is the final look, you guys. It definitely added some length, it added some color, and it added some volume. Yes, you know, she already had super long hair, so no, she didn't need it, but hey, we always could do with some extra length, some extra volume, and a little bit of color. Now, the most important part about this install is that it looks natural. That is the aim. So now she's going to throw it up in a ponytail. She's throwing it up in a high ponytail, but it could also go in the back or it could go low and it will still look natural. Now she just pulled the ponytail out and her hair fell right back in place. Now, all the information for this hair will be linked in the description.